Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a skincare basket for the month of December. So what I've been doing, if you guys saw my Project Use It Up video that I did, I've been trying to kind of go through all of my body care, my skincare, my fragrances. I need to go through hair care. I've been going through all sorts of different things and then trying to kind of pull products. And as I'm like going through each category, I'm kind of trying to do like baskets to be able to put up on YouTube to discuss with you guys. So obviously you saw the Project Use It Up basket that I did, which was fragrances and some lotions. This basket is not really a like strictly Project Use It Up basket. This basket is actually, it has a few different like purposes, I guess I could say. And it's going to be for the entire month of December, and it is skincare. So there are some products in here that I definitely do need to use up. So I guess some of them are Project Use It Ups, but then also I've mentioned before that I've kind of the past like 2-3 years, I've really slacked on a lot of the stuff that I really used to enjoy, like self-care, and beauty and all of that. And I'm trying to kind of get back into it. With that being said, though, I am also not just necessarily going with the trend, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be buying things just because everyone says you should. To me, a self-care routine needs to be very enjoyable. And so I guess as I'm going through some of these products, I'm going to kind of see too, as I'm using them, do I actually enjoy this? Because if I don't, I'm not even gonna consider buying things in that category. I'm one of those people, I'm 42 years old, and at least at this point in my life, I'm not into the whole like fighting my age thing. So in the past, I've tried some things like vitamin C serums and retinols and stuff like that. And yes, I know that they do work, but it has never been a part of my skincare routine that I have enjoyed. And then, as some of you may know too, I was actually an esthetician for years and years and years. So skincare is kind of my passion, but I've never agreed with being super harsh on your skin to achieve like anti-aging or anything. That's just not me. Now, some people are really into that. And honestly, I watch people on YouTube that are, they use those products and they're absolutely gorgeous. And I like hearing about it because like I said, skincare is a passion of mine. But for my personal routine, I just don't feel the need to use products that I don't really enjoy. And for me, like mentioning the vitamin C, I have yet to find a vitamin C serum that doesn't smell like rust or something. And it just always disgusted me when I would put it on my skin just because of the smell. And then the other thing with vitamin C too is your skin can get a little bit sensitive when you're using it. And I hate that feeling. I prefer to put things on my skin that are super like healing and soothing. So I tend to stay away, like I said, from things like the vitamin C's, the retinols, just because it just doesn't feel good to me. So just to kind of clarify that, so you're not going to see any of those types of things in this basket. Now, I'm not saying that, 10 years from now you won't. Maybe at that point I will want to add some of those things, but at this point I'm just not there. So, so like I said, I need to use some of these things up. I want to just kind of see what categories I really enjoy using. That way I know moving forward what categories to purchase. And then also just kind of judging each product, on its own to see if it's something that I would want to repurchase again. So let me go ahead and show you all of the products that I'm going to be using for this month. And then you will either see these, I'll give you guys reviews of these in my empties, or if I don't finish them up, then I will give you guys reviews in my next video of like skincare, which will be the January basket. So I'm just going to go kind of in the order of how I would use these products. So let's start with cleansers. Some of these too, I will give you reviews as I'm going through them just because I already have an opinion on them. So the first category, like I said, is cleansers. This is the Cetaphil or Cetaphil Gentle Cleansing Bar. It is like a miniature little soap bar. Let me pull it out here so you guys can see. I have used this before. Honestly, this is in here because I want to use it up. And here, this is one of those preference things. There is no right or wrong to this. But I just don't tend to grab a bar soap for my face, even though this is absolutely gentle enough for your skin, like on your face. And I know there are people that love this, and there are many companies that offer a bar soap, option as a face soap. Right off the top of my head, I can think of like Clinique. But I just am not a fan of using a bar soap on my face. And it's not because of the bar soap itself. It's just the application process, I guess. So this, I just want to use up and be done with it. I will say though, because I have used this, it is a nice one. So if you are someone who has sensitive skin, drier skin maybe, and you do like a bar soap, you might like this. And it doesn't have much of a scent to it. There's like a slight kind of, how would I just, it's almost like a fresh powdery scent, but it's very, very light. It's almost non-existent. So there is that. And then the other cleanser, and this again is one I'm just trying to kind of use up. And this is the Tatcha, the Rice Wash Soft Cream Cleanser. And it's just a little trial size type thing that I got in a Sephora order. So those are the cleansers I'm going to be focusing on for the month of December. Next up is my exfoliant. And this is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Scrub. And this is the original one. So this is the, I think it's the apricot. It doesn't say it anymore. Yeah, okay, it does say it on here. Yeah. So I want to go down this rabbit trail. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go down the rabbit trail with this product when I do the review. But this is a product I could actually probably give you a little review right now. This is a product that I have actually used since middle school, and I have loved since middle school, and I have never had a problem since middle school. You know what? We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down the rabbit trail because I can't not. Okay, this product has been around forever, you guys. The St. Ives scrubs have been around forever. This one in particular, I remember when this is the only one that they had, you know, the St. Ives. And everyone has always loved these until like 5 to 7 years ago. And then all of a sudden, people started freaking out about this scrub and how they were getting particles stuck in their pores, and they were scratching their skin with it, and it was causing infections. And St. Ives claims that they had never changed their formula. So when you use a beauty product that has an exfoliating something in it, whether it be apricot shells, whether it be sugar, sand, whatever, any product that you use anywhere on your body, you have to use common sense. You do not want to push this into your skin as hard as you can, and you don't want to scratch your skin until it's hurting. I mean, I guess up until what, 5-10 years ago, most beauty industry companies, I guess, expected people to have common sense, but there's a generation out there that doesn't have a lot of common sense. It's the same generation that was eating Tide Pods a few years ago. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So I love this scrub. I know it can be controversial at this point, but I still love it and I still stand by it. And like I said, I actually do have sensitive skin. I have dry skin, and I've never had a problem with this, but I use common sense with it. Don't use it every single day if you've got sensitive skin. If your skin starts to feel a little bit sensitive, back off. So, okay, I'm done. I'm done with my rabbit trail. I'm done with my rabbit trail. Okay, next up are some masks that I'm going to use. Now this is one of those categories that I used to be so passionate about. You guys, I used to do a mask almost every single day, whether it was, well, usually what I would do is I would do like a deep cleansing mask once a week, and then I would do a sheet mask every single day. And when I was doing that, my skin just loved it. My skin just responded so well to it. And I cannot even tell you the last time I did a mask. So that is one of the categories that I really, really want to get back on and see if I can get back in the habit and if I like the habit still. So I picked a couple of different styles of masks, I guess I should say. So we'll start with this one. This is the Mario Badescu Super Collagen Mask. And it's just it's a small size. Again, it's a sample. I've never tried this one before. So this is going to be one of those ones that I am interested to see how I feel about it. And then I did pick some sheet masks as well. Let's see, where are the 3 sheet masks, which is pathetic, I know, coming from somebody who used to do sheet masks like every single day. I only pulled 3 sheet masks because I figured if I can do a mask once a week, we've got this one and then 3 sheet masks. So the ones that I pulled are the Kroger Detoxify Facial Sheet Mask. And then both of these are the Pretty Savvy brand, which I've never tried these. These are the Pretty Savvy Sheet Face Mask with vitamin C. This is the brightening. And then this one is the Charcoal and Black Sugar, which is exfoliating. And then for kind of like special areas, I did pull the Bliss I Got This Holographic Foil Eye Mask. And also the Pretty Savvy Hydrogel Lip Mask. So those are the masks that I'm going to kind of try and focus on for the month. Next up, we have some facial mists. Now, I don't have any like toners, but I do have facial mists. I do have toners in my collection. I tend to use those more in the warmer weather, or if I'm wearing like a foundation. I haven't worn foundation, you guys, in such a long time though, because again, that was one of those things that I always hated the way it felt on my face, and I would put it on for, you know, like if an event or whatever, but then as soon as I would get home, I would wash it off because I just hated that feeling on my skin. So I really don't wear a foundation anymore. But I tended to, like, when I would wear a foundation and I would wash it off, you know, after cleansing, I would go in with an actual toner just to make sure that I got all of that foundation off before I would apply my moisturizer and things. But yeah, I don't tend to grab a toner on a daily basis, but a facial mist, oh my gosh, I love a good face mist. So the 2 that I decided to pull, I need to use both of these up. I'm still playing around with these. I think I've made a decision on which one I like better, but I'm kind of trying to see which one I like better also. So the first one is the Sukin Original Hydrating Mist Toner in the Chamomile and Rose. It's a smaller size here. And then the other one is the Trader Joe's Rose Water Facial Toner, Hydrating and Refresh. So both of them are kind of like a rose scent. And I'm kind of trying to see which one I like better, but I do in my mind already think I know that. But those are the 2 I'm going to be using for the month of December. Next up is a facial oil. I love facial oils, you guys. And I have one Holy Grail facial oil at this point that is in my collection, which I didn't even pull for this, but I do have one. And then I'm kind of like wanting to find some more. So this one is from The Ordinary, and it is the 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil. I used this like a few years back and I think I liked it, but I was using a couple of other ones too, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm remembering this one accurately. So I got one from Sephora just to kind of try it out again and see how I feel. And I'm just going to be using this one for the month of December. So even though I have another like Holy Grail one, I'm actually just going to keep that on the shelf, because with skincare, you can't use a product once or twice and really see results. I mean, you might be able to see, you know, do I like the scent of it? Do I like the texture? You know, something like that. But as far as actually seeing skincare like results, it's going to take a little longer. So that's what I figured. I'm going to actually use this one strictly for the entire month and see how my skin responds. And then this is my Holy Grail moisturizer, and I've tried finding other moisturizers that I like, and I just always go back to this one. So at this point, this is the only one that I have in my collection. And it is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisture Repair Cream. And this is in the Intense Moisture. This is actually a body lotion, but you can use it on, you know, skin, like your face, your body, whatever. But I've always preferred in my moisturizer to have just a simple, like, all it does is moisturize type cream. And I've always said that if I wanted to add anything, like if I wanted any retinol, if I wanted any vitamin C, if I wanted any vitamin E, if I wanted anything else, I would use a serum and do it myself. In my actual cream, I prefer it to just be very, very basic and just moisturize. And this one is so good. It's like such a great texture. It's thick, so if you have dry skin, like it gives you, like it feels good going on your skin because it's thick and you just feel like you're moisturizing well. But then it kind of melts into your skin. And I think the thing with this one that I have noticed that I have yet to find in any other is if you have any redness, I swear it like gets rid of redness. And I've tried the CeraVe, I've tried the Curel, I've tried all sorts of other ones. The Cetaphil one, I mean, and none of them seem to reduce redness, but this one does. And it doesn't say anything on here about reducing redness, but it does. So that's why this is kind of my holy grail. I love this stuff. Okay, next up is an eye cream. So this one is by Earth to Skin, which you used to be able to get at Walmart. I don't think you can anymore, but you can still get this online. Through the Earth to Skin website. Amazon probably has it too. But this is the Honey Royal Jelly Eye Cream. And so this is the one I'm going to use. And I am going to use this morning and night. A lot of times I'll use two different ones. But again, same thing with like the oil. I just want to see how my eye area responds to just this one. And that way I can form an opinion on this one alone. So this will be morning and night. And then the last thing I pulled are some lip products. Now, one of them, well, I'll just go into it. Okay, so this one is the Laneige Special Care Sleeping Mask. It's just a little tiny guy. And it's actually, there's not a ton in here. I can show you guys. It's getting down to it. So this is obviously a treatment balm or a sleeping mask as they like to call it. So it's like a heavier duty lip balm, lip care, whatever. I need to use this up because it's starting to get a little bit old, and I can tell when I put it on, like the smell is changing a little bit. It doesn't smell bad, but I'm like, this doesn't smell how it did before. So I know it's like on its way out. So I definitely want to use this one up, but I will tell you, I love this stuff. I feel like it works really, really well. So the Laneige definitely is one of the brands that I would love to get more of. I haven't tried any of the ones in the tubes yet, but I want to. Comment down below if you've ever tried any of the tube ones. I've only ever tried the ones in the pots. Next up is the Sephora. This is also a lip sleeping mask, and I have not tried this one yet, so we will see how this one goes. But it's nourishing and repairing, and this is the gingerbread and vanilla fragrance, which I thought would be perfect for December. And then these two are just kind of more for fun. They are moisturizing, but they're definitely not what I would consider like treatment products, but they're just definitely fun. Both of them are chapstick brand. The first one is the sugar cookie flavor, and the second one is the holiday cocoa flavor. So that is it, you guys. That's everything that's going to be in my skincare basket for the month of December. Let me know down in the comments below if you do a skincare basket for yourself, or what products are your favorite right now, or if you have any recommendations, or if you used any of these before, and let me know what you felt about them. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you next time.